Traditional thinking demands heavy artillery to start a professional venture: a towering corporate office, a massive staff, and huge financial capital. But that old requirement is obsolete. Today, the entire operation fits into the glowing rectangle in your hand. A basic smartphone and a stable internet connection effectively operate as a zero-cost mini office. They provide instant access to global distribution, communication, and learning. This creates an uncomfortable contradiction. The physical tools required to build a career are practically free, yet millions of aspiring professionals remain entirely inactive, claiming they are waiting for the perfect time. The lack of financial capital is rarely the actual bottleneck. It operates as a highly convenient external excuse to mask the real reason we refuse to start. Our true enemy is an internal psychological paralysis. When we look closely at this barrier, we find deep-seated fears. We hesitate because we anticipate rejection from the market, or we dread the concrete reality of failing at a new endeavor. But the most destructive social anxiety of all is the fear of judgment, the paralyzing worry over what other people will say about our attempts. Yielding to these anxieties dictates our behavior. Instead of spending our days acquiring actionable skills, we spend our time collecting safe, perfectly rationalized excuses to do nothing. Until this specific psychological barrier is dismantled, dumping thousands of dollars into a new project will inevitably result in failure. The mind must be fixed before the bank account. To bypass this need for immediate external validation, we can look to the biological blueprint of the Chinese bamboo tree. For 4 years, the farmer waters the seed, yet the soil remains bare. Below, a complex root system aggressively expands downward. In year 5, visible growth explodes. A stalk shoots 90 feet up, possible only because of the invisible roots established prior. Professional development follows the exact same mechanics. Your discipline, your communication abilities, and your internal confidence are the hidden roots. They must be cultivated in private long before they produce visible results. True professional resilience means accepting this dormant period. You have to endure a long stretch of invisible, unrewarded struggle before any public success materializes. We can systematically replace those fear-based excuses with a strict 5-step daily action blueprint. Step 1, make a definitive internal decision to begin. Step 2, dedicate exactly 30 minutes every single day to learning a new, specific skill. Step 3 is to break out of silent isolation by actively talking to strangers. Step 4 requires you to forcibly convert your social media accounts from mindless entertainment into aggressive networking tools. Finally, Step 5, commit to a relentless, almost boring level of consistency over months and years. Consider the case of a local tea seller outside a bustling railway station. Operating with zero initial capital, he built an intensely loyal customer network simply by memorizing the names of commuters and greeting them with a consistent smile every single morning. Similarly, a housewife confined to her home used the exact same blueprint. Lacking financial resources and physical mobility, she posted valuable health and motivational updates to her WhatsApp status daily, eventually building a massive, highly engaged digital community. Both cases prove the math of modern networking. Immense professional leverage and loyalty can be generated completely independent of financial backing. Relentless consistency is enough. Starting with a severe lack of resources introduces an economic concept known as forced growth. When a well-funded entrepreneur encounters a problem, they can simply buy a solution. When you have no cash, you are forced to adapt, improvise, and invent a way around the obstacle. This intense evolutionary pressure strips away laziness. It turns ordinary, underfunded individuals into hyper-resourceful problem solvers, possessing irreplaceable technical and social skills. Starting with an empty bank account is not a tragic deficit. It is the exact evolutionary catalyst required to forge a permanent, unshakable professional foundation. In the modern digital working environment, physical cash is effectively dead as the primary starting currency. This diagram shows how professional value is constructed. The true bankable currencies are skill, communication, network, consistency, and trust. Notice the critical path. Before a financial transaction occurs, human trust must precede it. The market buys your attitude long before it buys your product. You can neutralize the fear of judgment with one universal truth. Society will judge your early struggles just as harshly as your eventual successes. Their opinions are a constant, and therefore entirely irrelevant to your daily execution. The perfect time will never arrive, and the perfect bank balance is an illusion. Abandon the excuses, leverage the tools already in your pocket, and begin planting your invisible professional roots today.